Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, grasshoppers. Nico Demonius is in the house. Look at that. Nico Demonius.
Nikolaevich said, "Hi."
Nico, good morning. Nico. Anyway, if you're not already in the dojo, this is the link. I don't know if we're done with E4 and E6, but we're definitely done with D4 for a little bit. Wow, maybe he thought I was playing the Karokan.
Nikolaevich said, "How are you?"
That's so bizarre. Check, 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 check. Where am I going? Let's find out. Can I do it that way?
Nikolaevich.
Wow, PJ Benitez is coming out like a house of fire.
This arena may be a symbol. Nikolaevich said,
Takes,
Your simul's are the best.
takes. Mm-hmm. All right, I don't see a reason why not. My opponent is overreaching quite a bit. He is like berserking good. And now what? This just seems too good to be true, right?
Nikolaevich said, "It's okay if you don't want it."
Oh, I do want it. I don't necessarily know if I can. I was just thinking about it. I apologize, Nico. The weekday simuls are tricky only because we have a little bit of let's see what we can do here. Just a little bit of a problem. Coordinating. Let's see here. Moment of truth. Bishop c5, queen c4, pawn takes. Now we're going to leave that rook on that square for just a moment. We are going to leave that rook on that square for just a moment.
Or not.
No, I was just working out the schedule, Nico. Just working out the schedule. If it's possible, we will find out in just a moment. Where is he going? I don't know. So let's see here. rook 2, queen 2, knight 2. Is the f2 square hanging? Knight takes f2, rook takes f2, yada yada yada. So the knight is still tied down, right? Let's just put it this way. And now for something completely inane. We're finally threatening something. It took a while.
Said, hello.
But we're finally threatening something. Semyusk 111, how are you? I'm down to 37 seconds, but at least I'm threatening something. I'm hoping to pull the carpet out from underneath my opponent in just one moment. Who knows what's going to happen now? We'll have to decide what's happening now. I am a little worried now. Well, we have to. So is it true? Knight takes, bishop takes. Let's just pretend like we're attacking something. How about that? Knight takes, bishop takes, bishop takes. I don't have a choice, but we will see what he chooses to do now. Interesting. Is he in? Takes, 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 takes. Oh, I just lost on time. I don't think I had anything there. Bishop takes d4. I just need to see if I had anything here. This is craziness. Apparently I'm totally winning in this final position. Queen to b3, of course.
Said, I earned no increment.
You earned no increment. What were you playing? Did you berserk? Did you berserk? That is the question.
Nikolaevich said,
I lost to a 1400. I don't think you lost to a 1400. You lost to yourself.
So bad.
Alrighty. Looks like that one is there. So now Oops. It's always helpful. Am I worried? I guess I'm not worried. International Master Igor Zugic birthday arena. Uh-oh. Alexa, turn on Dojo. The 5:55 a.m. light saying that I should be at school kicked in. So you lost to the 1400, who's now Yoshi. Oh, but you berserked. Yeah, you were not supposed to get any increment when you berserk. If you berserk, you start with 1 minute and 30 seconds, right? Yeah, you berserked, you risked it all, and your opponent just has to play a solid game, so you have to checkmate your opponent. Nico Williams, you lost to yourself. That had nothing to do with your opponent. You have to play a near perfect game when you play your opponents at that level. I'm going to change it. Oh, I can't change it now on stream. Actually, I just realized that I had a lesson late last night. Quick repertoire lesson. I would hope so. I would hope to do a simul right after. Dome, da dome, da dome. By the way, check out the second game on my memorable games playlist. It is a rather incredible defensive struggle. Very few people put up their non-wins. But as far as memorable games goes, that was easily the most memorable game of my lifetime. So let's see, are we playing very resolutely? Just for Nico, I'm actually going to play this move. Who is this guy, by the way? I am mildly worried that I have a bit of bronchitis right now. Borderline. What do you call it? Borderline. Not quite pneumonia. Can I get there from here? I don't know. I have to take like that anyway. Uh-oh.
Said. What's the prize?
What is the prize? Indeed. Keep your eyes on the prize. Can I keep going? If he takes, I push.
Some yuck. Said. What is the prize by the WQY?
What is the prize by the way? That's a good question. Is there a prize? Does there need to be a prize? This seems like it's a way, way out there stretch, but it looks like it's working. It's the chance I have to take in case it's working. Wow. Is he going to do this to me? Or am I doing this to him? So the winner is... Can I do that? I do want to trade stuff. Where are you headed, sir? Sorry, Nico. What happened there? I did not recognize him without a B-pawn movement on the first move. I'm supposed to have a lesson with Nico. A training session with Nico. Because of his birthday. Birthday bonuses. Do I want to take on E4? No.
Nicodemonius said, in other news, I had my worst OTB tournament the other week.
I'm sorry to hear that. Were you writing down your moves? Did you write down the times on your moves? Or was it a blitz in-person event?
Nicodemonius said, 10 participants, 9 games, 0-9. Nicodemonius said, only way is up now.
Wow. Probably could have removed the defender of
Zugic
this.
said, what do you recommend for classical chess?
What do I recommend for classical chess?
TK Tsu.
So here,
a good prep.
I personally, the all-time favorite prep that I prefer to recommend is and always has been I know I'm leaving you in suspense, right? Is and always has been. Can I play it this way? I feel like I have to. And do I take? Puzzle streak, by the way, puzzle streak. Always useful, always good. Let's fix that weakness. And now for something different. Mm-hmm. And now for something completely different. So now Really? Where are you headed? Hmm. Are you really ready to draw me? Getting into some time trouble here. And now for something completely irrational. $15. 15 seconds. I have to give up. PJR Benitez is a bleeder, I'm telling you. Why am I even at 2085? I should be losing to him hand over fist. Our ratings just say the same. So it was Nico who propped me up. I appreciate you, Nico. So, what is it, TK, that you are preparing for exactly? Classical chess prep. Obviously, I do believe in a steady diet of Puzzle Streak. I do believe in a steady diet of playing over games in your openings played by the world champions. If you prefer D4, for example, I would play over literally every D4 game played and not limit yourself to just those variations which you prefer. Let's see what our opponent plays for a moment. Oh, I don't want to lose a piece to bishop takes f3 if he sees me pre-moving. And now for something completely different. Gonna start expanding.
Pegasus Sway.
No more foreplay.
Thanks for subscribing for 42 months.
Still sleeping downstairs.
Pegasus Sway.
Is
Why is she still sleeping downstairs?
Is she still sleeping downstairs? Yes, she is. Amazingly enough, that much is true. Well, that was interesting. Did not expect that. But it is good that you are very astutely observing the possibility that there could be a simul. How do I wish to go about this? Knight takes, bishop takes. Let's just get our stuff on. I'm going to keep the pressure on. Ram Kumar. So knight takes, bishop takes. I think I need to go this way. Let's see, rook takes, bishop takes, pawn takes, knight takes. Just gonna keep prodding. Just keep prodding. Prodding, prodding. Can we really tempt him here
Pegasus
with
Sway
this?
said. Apparently you've been practicing, you play like Magnus.
I have been following in the Vise and very verts of Kukash. Oh no, I don't have what I thought I had, which was knight takes g6 check. But I do have bishop takes h5. Don't I? Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Hopefully I don't get... I had another stream up briefly in the background. Hopefully I don't get I don't get blocked on YouTube. God help me. So rook takes. Where are you going? Oh, you're going there? That's a bummer. That is very much a bummer. Qu'est-ce que c'est bummer? Here a check, there a check, everywhere a check, check. Am I threatened in any way here? You're the one for me. Have I been playing like Magnus? I've definitely been studying a lot of Gukesh. I don't necessarily know that... I also have Andor Lilienthal's book, Chess Survivor.
Paulie said, "Hi Master Chess Dojo."
So now... you have to keep it up. Paul 184, good morning. This time we have a time advantage. Fortunately, this time we have a time advantage. And am I concerned? Of course I'm concerned. Pawn takes, knight takes. Wow, he's still doing it. That's craziness. That's craziness. Can I go that way? I don't know. So knight takes, bishop takes, knight takes. And now for something completely indifferent. Finally, I've evened the score against Mr. PJ Benitez. That was not an easy thing to do.
Paulie said, I have to decide whether to enter a tournament next month, 5 games of 60 minutes with a 5-second delay.
I mean, if you have the time, you should not miss out on an opportunity to play in a tournament, honestly. If you have the time, do not miss it. Seriously, though.
Paulie said, I have the time but lack the confidence. I have had 6 straight bad tournaments.
Wow. That is incredible. That's not good. Am I letting him castle? It looks like I am. It's very sad that I'm letting him castle. He can still choose not to, which is very kind of him. So queen takes check. It's mate. Queen c8. Am I up any material here? No. Not up any material. Which is unfortunate. Wow, look at this guy go.
Ole said,
Look at him go.
"Good morning, John." Polly said, "Was the pawn on a 3 poisoned?"
Mm-hmm.
Ole said,
Pawn on
"Master Testo,
a3
thanks
was
for the
poisoned. I just didn't like the idea of him getting 2 rooks for a queen. But you're right. The pawn on a3 was not necessarily that poisoned. This is going to have to do. Wow, that was weird. That was most certainly weird. But we do need to shut him off. If he's going to put his queen in here.
Polly said, "I had never heard of a poisoned pawn until game 1 of Fischer-Spassky."
Oh, really? That's pretty cool. Well, rook f1, you still had a lot of fighting chances there, sir. But actually, a5, a4, a3, a2, I should have just played that instead of moving my my queen. My king, I mean. But it did look like I was getting in. Trying to get back up to where I was when I started. Let's see, where was I when I started? 2093.
Said, "Is it your birthday, John?"
No, it's actually never my birthday. Mr. World of Tanks, good morning. I gave you the customary, not quite courtesy shout out. How many games have we gotten in? 8? This is already more, and we're way over our budget. Way over our budget on energy. Bot Ninja kids, you're welcome. Forgot that this was a slightly longer stream as well.
Said, "Only 14970 John S. birthday is March 14.
Pi Day. MIT Acceptance Day, by the way.
Ole said, "Paul 1E4THX."
Thank you so much, Paul. I'm glad somebody's promoting me. I do need some friendly banter, you know? I'll even take unfriendly banter.
Polly said, "Your birthday is 1 day after Hannah Say's birthday."
Have you been memorizing my calendar? Obviously you know the streamers, though. Obviously you know the streamers. That's good. Oh, look who came in. At least we have somebody to raid. She's been streaming for 37 minutes.
Holy said, I just booked my flight to John S. Great Party. Lorenzo said,
Are you
John.
coming?
Polly said, Hannah improved so much in
Lauren
such a short
J.W.
period. Lorenzo said,
Oh, I have
So
a
happy to
feeling
see you.
that she is secretly, or maybe not so secretly, super, super smart. I have a feeling she is one of those individuals who is like, Liv Bory, the poker player,
Lorenzo
a.k.a.
subscribing.
Namaste, Lauren J.W. Namaste for the 19 months. You're the best.
Lorenzo said, I'm so happy to see you.
I am very
Lorenzo
happy that you're happy to
said,
see me. That's crazy.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It is great to see you too.
Lorenzo,
How is your
said,
niece?
I've got some good news.
I'm glad to hear that. Obviously, that's better than the alternative. All right. We're going to continue with E3. Somehow Ron got into this mix. And why is Ron's rating so low? Every time I play him. Joking, Ron.
Lorenzo,
I appreciate you.
she's great, thanks. How's your grandkid?
Oh, he's priceless. He is absolutely priceless. So we got rid of his wedge.
Lorenzo said, I'll be playing in the Sydney International in April of next year. Lorenzo,
That's very cool. 5-day classical.
5-day classical tournament.
That is extremely cool.
Polly said, I once lost an OTB game to a player who opened with E3. If it happened in an online game, I would think it was a mouse slip. Polly said,
Why wouldn't you
Lorenzo,
think that
for
it's a
the
mouse
good
slip?
luck, you have to let us know how you did.
Oh no. My opponent is trying to make life miserable for me. So I have to really, really be careful here.
Polly said,
So
I
now,
hate when opponents do that. Lorenzo said, I've got 4 months to train. I figure I should be able to get into tournament ready shape for then. I'm not going to change my game completely as in read lots of strategy books etc. because I don't think that information will be internalized by that time.
I'm still threatening him, unfortunately. So what do I have to... for the pleasure of this particular experience? Bishop to f5 is a little slow. And now for something completely indifferent. How do I keep going here? This looks very, very annoying, right? Doesn't this look annoying?
Ole said.
I don't know if he has a choice here, right?
In gym you will get a
There is no other move.
For the tourney.
Ronovich, there is no other move, sir.
Lorenzo.
Unless he's thinking about resigning.
So my plan is 20
That's
of
also
my
a
time
possibility.
on 50 of my time on calculation practice.
I forgot about that option.
Practice.
He could have been thinking about resigning. Yes, I forgot. I apologize, Ron. I did not know there was another move in that position for you to consider. The least effective way of dealing with this system, to be honest.
Pegasus Sway said. No mate but nice move.
I like how I prevented him from playing bishop to queen to b5 check to simplify his position. I think that's the key in this particular instance. So b4, bishop a3, Can I screw this up? I could, possibly, potentially, screw this up. d4, knight e7, bishop takes. Let's just recollect ourselves in case we have a chance to punish him. Really? Where are you headed? Is it worth sacrificing a pawn to get at his king? I think so. I absolutely believe so. But I didn't think it was going to be that way. So takes. He still has almost no way of going there. Who knows what he's going to do? Can he enter a check with a check? This is a very cool tactical position, I have to admit. It doesn't get any cooler than this. It really doesn't. And now, does the tactic still work? Yes.
Lorenzo said, lots of forcing moves, fun calculations.
Yep. Well, that was unusual. Rook d3. Or do I just play queen check? Queen check looks more forcing. Now we can try this.
Chess Master, thanks for following. House, thanks for following. Chess Master.
I mean, he would have knight a7 in another life. Namaste. Thank you for the follows.
I can't see the game because the follow pop-up is so large.
The follow pop-up is so large. I'll show the game again. I don't believe that I have time for another one, unfortunately. This is in honor of Phoebe Witt. In honor of Phoebe Witt, a French defense. I'm going to dedicate this one for her, basically. And that way we stop this, that, and the other thing.
Lorenzo said, did you enjoy the World Championship?
I did enjoy the
Chess
World
Master.
Championship. It is quite crazy. Quite crazy. You should be able to join for next time. We are in the weekday dojo, rapid and classical. Not the rapid and classical. That was very cool. I have to admit, this was very, very cool. This whole game was just very, 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 very cool. Especially this move, which was threatening a number of things, including knight to c5. But I was number one threatening to castle.
Ding played RF2.
And then this move. Thank you for the follows. HSE 1010 Chess Master. I am FIDE trainer and National Master John MacArthur. I think both the About and the EXP are the same. But as it turns out, EXP has at least one Grandmaster is what I should say, because I've had a lot of them. So in this position, was rook to d3 check better first, and then when bishop moves, queen check. I just don't want to trade off this bishop because of the threat of knight a7. Right? Yeah, he didn't have anywhere else to go, did he? He had, I guess he had King G4. And then what? King G4, and I move my bishop so that I can play Queen takes C4. But he just walked into it. Craziness. I mean, he got me in the first case with this whole system with C3 and B4. But it was really old news once I got used to it. Once I realized what he was up to, I got a second chance at the opening and I figured it out over the board.
Lorenzo said, fun game.
Was it better to play knight takes queen takes check? I guess it leads to the same amount of trouble, right? Because queen check, this knight's hanging. Knight will have to block. And then this is hanging. This is actually hanging because I'm protecting that as well. This might still be in the lurch. Wow. How good was this game? Queen D1. That was shocking. Fully expected him to play... Actually, C4 is what I was expecting him to play. What was wrong with C4? D takes C4. Okay. But was that really so bad? Was it? Castle's queen side to threaten rook d1. Maybe it was that bad. He has to play g3 and bishop g2 to get out of it. Alright, this music has to go. What do you think? Is it low enough? I'm going to turn it down just another smidge, the desktop audio. Hopefully the music's not too low. So how did we handle the opening anyway? D takes c5. Queen to b6 is apparently not the best move. Oh, and against his previous moves, queen to b6 is the best move. It only took me a moment to realize that he is going to do this. And after queen e2, a5, and he has queen to b5 check in this position, which I think is what he has to play, giving me a lead in development. I feel like queen to b5 check is the simplest move to solve his opening problems. Boberg, good morning. The pomp and circumstance of a game well played. So it looks like I improved on my rating points from yesterday with a nice solid performance. Let me get coffee and find out if I'm running the misses to the train station.
Said, hi.
Good morning. Oops. Shoots. Don't you love it when your mouse ball flies out of your... Good time for me to clean it. Hashtag clean balls. Hashtag clean balls. It was very cool, I have to admit, that we had exactly what we had. How did I drop that off the table? F? Oops, darn it. I flubbed that command. And I have to take care of my grandson, which is unfortunately one of those things. As it turns out, it's one of those things. Do we have any good friends online? That I can see. I don't see them off the top of my head. But we'll see how many real friends we actually have ready to go. Thank you all for being here. All these games were very clever. I definitely got toasted on time, even though I might have been winning that game in the end. And then I managed to draw a game that I probably should have won. And then I finally won a game to get ahead in a 4-game match in this arena with PJR Benitez. I do respect him. And that's exactly what you have to do in order to accomplish what you need to do. Tomorrow is the second Emmanuel Lasker birthday arena. It's possible that I will be streaming longer. And I'm going to cross my fingers that it is so. Thank you everyone for being here. Let's roll the ending credits for the latest followers. I don't believe we've met our follower goal just yet. But
Paulie said,
thank you, Paul. Namaste. Hannah says March 13th. Master Chess Dojo, March 14th. Please check out my amazing defensive effort in game number 2 of my memorable games.